And for and
Which mic are we on?
this is the one that we're
This
on.
is the one for all to come have fun. Hey, car guys, car gals, welcome to the cafe. I am so excited to be forgive, focus, and flying.
First aid.
This brew has been brought to you by Think Ad Group.
That's right.
Get ready to get you some. We are excited. Go ahead and check out this video while we get ourselves ready to do what it is that we do, and that's brew some solutions with you.
That's right. Here we go.
Some.
He had forced it over and was trying to fly.
Car guys, car gals, welcome back to the Car Guy Cafe. We are excited to brew with you. Hey, you all know what to do. First things first, everybody. And we are rocking the shirts. So excited to be rocking the shirts. On three, are you ready to fly with me? 1, 2, 3. Forgive, focus, fly.
That's right.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
This is Lou Ramirez, the car guy.
This is Frelin Arts, the subprime hero. But man, it is so much better to have brethren back in the room. We had to do a couple shows apart where we were on there. He was visiting his son, which I'm so happy he got to do that. Really excited that he got to go visit him, go hang out at the beach. Two of his boys and him, his mother-in-law and his wife were there. And it looked like a great time.
It was a really good time. It was relaxing to be able to just know that I was completely safe. I had my wife, had my mother-in-law, and had my two sons, side by side. But if anybody ever has your back, it's your sons, and you feel a safety inside of that when that transition comes. You know what I mean? And where they're almost double your size. You know what I mean? It really makes you feel more secure that they got their little dad over here. You know what I'm saying? It makes me walk a little taller.
Oh, that picture of you.
I'm a little taller.
There's that picture of you guys like this. You're like this with his boys. He's like this,
taking a picture with them when I'm all cheesing and stuff.
His arms are looking like this. It's so hilarious, man. I loved it, man.
It looks like they're ready to swing daddy. You're right, daddy, now jump.
They're gonna hold his hand. They're gonna hold the hands, and he's just gonna. Thanks.
But yeah, that's what it's like taking pictures with my sons, and it was.
That's what it looked like, but it looked like a great time.
But no, we were jet skiing, and so Gabe's on the back because he's 17.
Yeah, so he's all
and
like,
so Gabe is.
I saw that one picture. He's just over like
he's
this.
Over, right behind me, and I'm sitting there like, "Let's go!" And it looks like I'm the little kid. Oh man, I was at heart though. We had a great time. But man, it was a blessing to see him and to spend some time together and laugh. We laughed a lot. I mean, could you imagine? I spent a lot of time maybe annoying them a bit, but just trying to get a giggle out of everybody all the time, especially whenever mom and grandma invade a single soldier's place. You know what I mean?
And he just moved in there.
There's things you didn't know you needed to do until they showed up, and they have a knack for finding them, right? And so it was just, that was fun watching all that and just and just listen.
Just let him do it.
Let him do it. Get out of the way.
Move out the way.
You know, and again,
Forgive.
like I didn't know that I needed that. Yeah, well, if they said you did, just you do. Don't worry about it. We got this. Just smile, have fun, take the picture. Just take the picture.
Yeah. Thanks,
you know,
Mom.
they do all that. You know, just but it was fun, and you know, seeing him be a man again. It's humbling.
That is cool.
It's so relieving in a way. You know what I mean? Just to know that that's happening. That's happening without me having to keep it churning, without me having to crank the engine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For that's life is moving on, and that's what you want in anybody that you pour into, but especially a son. But we want that professionally, right? We want that in what it is that we do, the people that we talk to every day, that we go to work with, and that we get to talk to digitally. We want that legacy to be passed on of somebody that genuinely cares to see you doing it better than them. You know what I mean? In a way. But it's funny because they have so much to say inside of the house, but get inside of his car, and what do they have to say inside of the car is, wow, this thing is really clean. It smells nice in here. This is clean. It's like, yeah. And his car is immaculate. I mean, immaculate. Okay. Crib,
Because he loves his car.
you know, it's a little different. But the car was clean, so it was like 10 points for the car guy. That's right, son. Keep that car clean. You know what I mean? And other than that, there's just things that you need that woman's touch on to help you kind of know what you're missing. I strongly believe that, and I've had it, almost all of my life. Speaking of woman's touch, we still have enough time to wish happy birthday? We're just squeezing it in last few
Real quick.
seconds. Happy birthday to Melanie Borden.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being part of the podcast and for enjoying the
Her
last few moments of your birthday.
Happy
Being
birthday.
announced that your part 2 is coming out of the 5-liner. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Melanie. Happy birthday to you. Hey.
Cheers. Right there.
There we go. Now we are
Many
here.
more.
The next day has been launched, folks. We are here right now in the moment.
Every moment goes by, it's another moment gone. So make sure you take advantage of every one of those guys. Seriously.
Yes.
Hey, it is now 12:01 in
Yes.
a.m. It is Wednesday. Whew. Everybody
Hump
calls
day.
it hump day, right? I call every day hump day, though, because every day is the middle of the week for me. That's how I look at it, because every day I'm trying to always get to where I need to get to. So I almost consider every day hump day. Hump day traditionally, like on a 9-to-5 job, when you're working in the like if you work a government job and you get off 9 to 5, I get that. There's nothing wrong with having a hump day when it's one day of the week. It's the middle of the week for you. Then you have your 2-day weekend. But for us, even when we work the car business, a lot of places are open 7 days a week, right? So a lot of people have to work a lot. So you have your day split up in weird times, having that kind of time together. But even with us, with our podcast, it's an every single day thing. So we're constantly doing things. So it's, for me, every day's a hump day. I'm always humping. That sounds wrong, but what I mean by that is, like, if you're military, everyone knows what you're talking about. Like you're
Humping it.
You're humping it. You know,
Hit the hill.
you're going hard at it. I'm sorry. Forgive. Focus and fly right now. All right. So oh man, that word just doesn't sound good.
And that's kind of what makes it one of those funny little chuckle words.
Car guy coffee.
But hey, car guy coffee.
Let's
Get
brew.
you some.
That's right. So
So speaking of Let's Brew, go ahead and share this real quick
please.
with your friends.
Yes.
Let them know that we are Brewing Solutions. It's late. If they're not doing anything too productive, let them jump in here and laugh a little bit with us and Michael. What up, Michael? What's up, man? Welcome to the cafe. We definitely want to see more of the awesomeness that you're doing. I get encouraged. I get excited. Wish I could always share my excitement with everybody all the time. And I think that we're getting closer and closer to a time where we'll have a whole lot of people in a room at one time where we can shout
Oh,
them
dude,
all out
it's gonna be crazy.
about how awesome.
One
they
day,
are.
one of these, conferences, one of these conventions, we're all gonna get together, and it's gonna be like all of us just like walking somewhere, be like, "What's up, bro?
Hey,
bro,
and
bro,
hugs and
bro,
hugs and all that. Hey,
right?"
and,
And it's going to be a good time. But yeah, it's because everyone's on that same path. It's always going to happen. All energy ends up connecting that are similar energy. It's always going to be, we become one. I'm so dorky, but but anyway, forget Focus Fly. Lou's been on this crunk fill tonight.
I've been excited. I'm
Ever since he
home.
walked into this thing.
Being home is so exciting. I'm gonna sleep in my bed tonight, and that is one of my favorite places in the whole world. Man, okay, and that I'm gonna find rest. So I'm excited for that. And then we get to hit the lot tomorrow and get with the guys and do what it is that we do. And I'm excited to go high five them and get them excited to do what it is that they do. I love getting a rise out of them. And, I get a kick out of it. It's fun for them to see them come alive every day and then sometimes just be like, oh my gosh, Lou, it's too early. Okay. It's too early, Lou. And I'm like, well, you need to get you some car guy coffee. Anyway.
You do need to get you some car guy coffee. So
But
what's
no, I'm
been new
excited.
in the news and the car business out there?
What?
What's anything that man, we haven't really hit that kind of stuff up in a while, folks, and we probably need to start hitting you guys with that during these lives, maybe. Just thinking about what's kind of current, because we kind of missed that a little bit on our shows, because when we used to do it ourselves, we had to throw a lot of extra content in there because we had to throw in whatever we could.
What is
that
that?
was we felt was right, but we haven't done that in a while. So maybe we need to start doing that. That would be kind of fun. What do you guys think? If you think that's a good idea,
you want to hear some fresh news? Right here on the live? We will check into that. I mean, and what is out there? What's happening? We do know that we have some great solutionaries all throughout the land that are doing some big things. And usually you'll get to hear about the fresh news going on by listening to their podcast. Once a week, you're going to get an update from them if they spent the time with us to be able to give us the fresh news. It's important that you go check out what's been happening inside of their world and see kind of how it correlates all throughout the country. Because what you'll find is that there's still a lot of a common thread, but you can learn something from everybody that's engaging into solving problems inside of their community. You know what I mean? So go check those out, but share with us. Tell us what's happening. I know Rudy's having an incredible time up there in New York. And
is he getting ready to be like in the Wall Street Journal or something?
Oh, wait, he's doing big things, man. He is the game changer. That's
he's a change in the game.
He's making things
he's a game
change all
changer.
around him. That's the difference between a person that is just kind of riding a wave or is maybe a thermometer. He is a person that actually creates the wave, and he's more of a thermostat. That's right. He is more of a thermostat.
Gotcha.
And him being that thermostat, you would often see being adjusted by somebody that wants to change the temperature in the room, right? Well, that's what it is that he is.
Some like it hot.
He is a
Some
thermostat.
like
He is going and literally changing the temperature, which is changing the entire game of this car business. And he's showing you that you can actually do the same thing if you just repeat the process, repeat the activity. He's constantly doing something, which is a key to have fruit consistently. You know what I mean? Yeah. There's never a time you're not trying to sow or steward your seed. So
love it.
He's a game changer. He's making things happen up there in New York. That's fresh news. They're at double-digit days again, and that's cheers.
Wow!
Congratulations.
Yeah,
Keep doing that. There's people that are selling out of their entire lots. People that are having record months. Who's having a record month out there? If you've had a record month this month or this last month,
celebrate.
Please tell us about it. We want to hear about it. We've seen a lot of you. We share your excitement. We give you your likes and stuff. Let us know what awesomeness you got going on, because some people can actually learn a lot from that. And you want to help people, don't you?
I know that you do.
You want to help people do it good like you do it.
So
come, let's have some fun.
So we have our show coming out once again, part 2.
Part
It's
2.
the third question. It's just the third question because the third question, it took a minute. And it did because this is one of those questions that it's
Hard.
like when somebody goes up and gets an award, right? They get their Grammy and they want to just thank everybody, right? And it's so hard to just pick one or two people, but they usually tell a lot. So it's tough. And I usually say one, but if you have 2 or 3, I get it, right?
Right.
Because I understand. I don't want them to feel tight, because you don't want to make somebody feel like they're insignificant, right? And I get it because there's so many levels to who you are and why you became who you are. The people that influenced you, the people that touched you, right? That helped you get to that level. And she absolutely was thrilled to answer the question. And it did. It took a minute, but I understood. It would take me a moment also, but somewhat short. But
especially because remember, folks, and give everybody some credit. They don't know what they're going to be asked. They don't know exactly how or what order they're going to be asked these questions when they get on the show with us. So we don't prep them too much. We have a great conversation leading up to the show being recorded, but what you actually hear is fresh, raw reaction.
Oh, yes.
In the moment, just like what you deal with on a Fresh Up. Okay. So we set the appointment, and then from there, we process the 5-liner. You know what I mean? And we find out what we're working with.
Yeah,
so
sometimes they're just straight jabs, but then every once in a while it's that little.
Watch out, we're gonna hit.
There
shot to the heart.
There it is. Hey, forget about it.
All right, this is and then we get to peel off any layer of non-authentic them that there would be brought into the conversation when we get them to reveal their heart. And every single time thus far, it has been fantastically successful.
I love it
because these are some great people that we've been talking to.
And
I don't know. It's been my joy to look at this as much as we see it. You know what I mean? I literally do love these people more and more that we deal with, just like Justin from Think Ad Group.
You know what's up. Check him out at www.thinkadgroup.com.
He is shouting out, welcome back, Lou. What's up? Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years.
But look at this. We finally
got the same awesome shirt that you had. We've been waiting
on these things, man. This is our first ones, man. I'm so excited.
So nice.
So excited.
You can get you some too, car guys and car gals. If you go to the carguycoffee.store swag page, go get you some of that. There's going to be a couple updates and new fresh things available for you, but you need to pay attention to some of these episodes because we are going to be dropping some codes that are going to be from the Think Ad Group so that you can get maybe a couple little discounts or access to some pre-orders that are going to be happening soon. So pay attention. You got to be listening. You got to be watching in order to find out what's going to be going down because, I mean, everybody's loving the mugs. Everybody's loving the hats. Everybody's loving the shirts. And this shirt right here, shirt right here is
power.
You don't understand what this means to me, wearing this shirt. Seriously. Means a whole lot. So, inside of the entire sphere of influence that we get to have of solutionaries that are brewing solutions for the world, we want to continue to say, hey, forgive, focus, fly, and keep growing, keep growing. Okay? Justin from Think Ad Group.
That's right.
Is an incredible solutionary that I'm excited to see do some fun stuff. And don't you love watching him talk more and more? Because you're seeing him kind of stretch.
Oh, yeah.
Stretch that, hey, look,
he's getting more confident.
It's like a glow, like it's a literal glow. We talk about the Bruce Leroy glow, right? Ooh. We talk about that. And I think it's a real thing. You don't understand. That's my favorite movie of all time.
But it's truth, man. And we talk about the contagiously confident, right?
Yes.
And that's coming out in you right now. You're starting to become more confident. It's going to get more contagious, which is going to cause everyone around you to, even your clients that you're right on the fence of trying to do business with you, they're going to get confident to do business with you because of your confidence, because of everyone's confidence around you. So keep growing, my friend. Forgive, focus, fly. Keep growing. Yes, but no, it was great. You're on a negativity diet.
Yeah,
excellent. Hey,
ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't
nobody got time for that.
I'm trying to have fun. And guess what? Everything is fun if you're trying to have fun.
If you're not having fun, then you're probably doing it wrong. You know, hey, is there a video that you forgot to drop your woe on? Because I think somebody said something about, hey man, you didn't drop your woe. I forgot. There was some group. I saw something. I was like, huh? It's like, I thought you did.
I did.
Whoa.
Today I did 2 of them. I did one at the beginning. I was like this, and then I did one at the end. But then I didn't hit it with the whoa. I did one more thing because I kind of had a few more seconds. And then instead of doing whoa, I did a whoa, but I did just an old school like that. I did like more of a hammer. So I didn't do the wheel.
Hey, fans, we appreciate you paying attention. You know, that's awesome.
Hey, that
I
video,
was like, oh,
but that was my quick brew today, and that quick brew was brought to you by Think Ag Group. That's right, it was. We once again, I appreciate you guys, and you guys need to go check them out. www.thinkaggroup.com.
Check them out.
They are awesome. Or just go check them out on LinkedIn and connect with them, man, and just become friends with them. Check them out on Thirsty Thursdays that they have on the Think Tank.
Tank.
I always want to say like I'm Jamaican. Think Tank. Think Tank.
The Think Tank.
The Think Tank. I don't know why I try to do it that way, but it's the Think Tank. And man, it's a great time. They always have special guests on there to include us.
I was sitting in my car in the middle of the meeting, or the Think Tank, and just learning and hearing and watching everybody converse and taking it all in. Got in the car with Devin. We went to go get some food.
Boom.
I'm sitting there riding around, feeling so awesome. I'm in Devin's ride. My son's driving me around, buying us food. That is that's such a blessing to have your son buy you food. I mean, that is, I don't know.
It is. It's dope.
When you get there, it's
something about letting him do it and not worrying about it hurting him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, you can sometimes
like he's forcing away you. Like, no, I'm
doing
you. But me also know how it was with me. If my parents are in the car with me, you know what I mean, and I'm driving, they're in my ride, they ain't touching their wallet. You know what I mean? And like I would, whoa, I got this, and that's what I do right now. But now I'm in my son's car on his ride. I'm sitting in, inside of the think tank in the car, watching this, and we're talking about so many things, and he's ingesting what we're talking about. He's a guest on the Car Guy Coffee podcast.
He was,
and we're and I'm just loving life at the moment that I finally made it out there. I'm hanging out with him, and this is what we're doing, and I'd rather do this all the time. Sit there in the think tank, hanging out with my son and his ride, and I don't know, getting some food, having a good time, chilling with some friends, and talking about big dreams with my kid while he buys me a meal. That was awesome.
That is awesome.
Man, that's a good time.
That's an amazing experience.
I had a great experience doing that. But the smart thing for you to do with your ads is to think about it.
Wow.
Okay. And it's incredible for you, car guys and car gals, to have the opportunity to continue brewing solutions with us as we cross the line and we pass up what is now going to be actually number 51 in episodes. We have now come through 50 actually put out their episodes, 25
weeks in a row. This is, we started doing the splitting up the episodes because they were getting longer. We started noticing the interviews that 5-liner started getting even deeper when you started interviewing people. And a lot of times we would have multiple guests on shows. When we did the Think Ag Group, when we had Derek and Justin on it, when we did the Dream Team, when we had the Car Gal Coffee episode, when we had the Sisters of Savings and Brittany out west. It was what a great show that one was, by the way. But all of them, every one of them were great. And I think that
I've loved all the conversations.
But a lot of these even get deep. When we spoke with Jason, went on for hours. And what a great conversations. Till to this day, we have hours of conversation with them. We built relationships, and these relationships have become beyond just business. I think that we all have a kinship with each other. We all feel like we want to help each other get to the next level somehow, some way. And we want to be part of that journey. Like, even if we're just friends, rubbing elbows and just meeting up, having a drink, talking about things, that's what we want to do. And everything that you guys are doing are amazing. The way you share Justin and the Think Ag group, the way they share other people and people that they care for, they make sure that they acknowledge all them. They make sure that they involve them in everything. And it's like family for them, people that are their clients or friends. They become,
awesome.
It becomes family to them. And that's why it's great to have this connection right now with the Think Ag group. So we're very happy and we're looking forward to having longer relationships, so.
I mean, this is the treasure of what it is that we're ultimately hunting for, right? Is to be able to really have people that get you and you get to do life together with. And it is a great blessing of ours to have people believe in us, to fly with us, to forgive, focus, and fly with us, and have some fun. The car guys, car gals, you know that this week is going to be a fun week for you and everybody else to get through. So you're not going to be able to survive off of just one cup.
Oh, no.
You can't do it.
Oh, no.
You can't do it.
No, just one cup.
It's not possible.
Not possible.
Okay. Tomorrow, I'm going to need to brew an entirely fresh new cup of coffee. So that means I'm going to have to find the motivation. I'm going to have to get the direction. I'm going to have to get myself into a posture of gratitude, right? I'm going to have to make sure that I put together the plan that I have properly meditated myself on preparing for, starting to declare and believe for, confess that I'm going to achieve. And then I leave you. It's time to leave the nest, leave the home.
What?
Leave the home to go to the field to produce what it is that the seeds that are in your hand have been entrusted for you to go sow and create. And you are going to have another cup of car gal coffee. And the good thing is that it's a car gal coffee brew. And it's Melanie Borden. I said all that to say this.
Happy birthday to her.
Part 2 for Melanie Borden, whose birthday was yesterday. And if you didn't get the chance to listen to her brew on her birthday,
shame on
you. No, I'm not going to say shame.
I thought that was the next word. That's not what was in my head.
Right, I was
at all. I'm just saying, I thought that's what he was going to say. So I put the words in his mouth, but I was incorrect. My bad, guys. But it sounded like it. It did.
But go check it out. You can totally redeem yourself if you just go check it out. Go to the back and see what it is that she said the past couple days, because right now she's about to get into her influences. Oh, I don't want to spill the beans.
No, we won't spill much more than that.
I don't want to spill the beans, but you need to go check that out. Think Ed Group. They're bringing it to you. So get you some of that solutionary brew.
You know what's up, folks.
Okay. Melanie Borden is doing big things at Celebrity Motors with Tom Maoli, who, by the way, is going to be with us next week.
Spilling too many beans tonight, man.
My goodness.
He must.
I'm excited. I'm flying. I'm just like sowing seeds, believing. I'm in such an excitement and just high on life. We're back home safely. I'm reunited with my daughters and my doodle, and I'm over here with my brother. Cheers. Our sons are together, chilling with each other, making fun of dads. No, they're not really making fun of us, but they might be. They probably are. Are they? No, they're not. But they are laughing and they are smiling, So
that's all that matters.
Life is great, We are excited to approach this next level that we're trying to fly to. And now that a big weekend is behind us and hump day is before us, let's get ready to brew some solutions for the rest of the week. I'm excited to do so. I don't know if you can tell or not that I'm pumped up, and I'm happy to be home.
It is, and it's a great time. This is selling season. You know what I mean? Selling season to me is every week of the year.
With or without cars.
That's the thing. It's beautiful. Yeah, with or without cars. Because what I look at it as is that every day you have an opportunity to get better. Like when I went around today during my quick brew, and I asked each person what they did. If they didn't sell a car, I said, "Hey, how was your day?" And they know what my answer. I want to hear how their appointments were. Hey man, I got 6 appointments today for the week, so it set me up a lot better. So I'm leaving here today with opportunity. On average, 4 credit pulls, 1 deal. So they know they got a deal out of that today. So that's to them, that's making money. You understand that's math. That's the way averages work when you sell cars. You have to look at it that way. You start writing down your numbers. You start realizing where you're at, so you know how many more phone calls you have to make to get to where you need to be to set that appointment goal that you need for the day. But it's, to me, it's the way you do it, and it's the way you grow, you know. And they do a good job doing that, so I can respect that. So when I see that, I don't have to hear about how many cars you sell. I like to hear how many appointments, because that lets me know I'm a success. Hey, you sold a car, in my opinion. That sounds like you've got a deal. Bam.
Yeah.
Boom. Might even be 2 if you're lucky, right?
So the production for
yeah,
it.
and then if you really work it, that can, over the years, could turn into multitude of deals. And it's just leveling it up, just doing everything you're supposed to do, follow up, asking them for their business, making sure they come see you.
They need that, and everybody needs that, that type of celebration for what isn't always a touchdown, what isn't always a home run, what isn't always a score.
Sure.
You know what I mean? My son, wherever our sons went, but they would, you know, when he gets a good tackle on the field, we're cheering for him. When he gets a touchdown, we're cheering for him. When he gets a good block, we're cheering for him. You know, and the team is doing the same. We're not just cheering on the touchdowns and the home runs. We're cheering on everything that was a good job at doing what it was that eventually turns into those touchdowns and those home runs. And it's key that we are always, you know, approaching it with that kind of a heartbeat, which is what keeps your guys going. You know, and okay, that's especially when there's a strikeout, especially when that customer that can buy leaves over something that was maybe avoidable. You know what I mean? Whatever one of the outs would have been, it just didn't come together. And a defeated deal. You still have to get it together. Go get that up. You know what I'm saying? You still got to go get it. Go get that other one.
With even more enthusiasm.
And do a checkup from the neck up.
And don't
go get
do
that
the
up.
same mistake twice, right? You know, and that's the thing. Like, no failures as long as you learn something from it. If you keep making that same mistake, that's what loses you a job at a dealership. It's not the fact that, and this is the thing salespeople need to understand, especially when you're new, is don't be afraid to make a mistake. Just don't make that same mistake multitude of times. If you constantly are doing it, we're gonna look at you like, man, are you stupid? You know, and I mean, we're not gonna say it because we're not allowed to, but we're thinking it, and you're thinking it to yourself too, man. Am I stupid? Why do I keep doing this? Well, quit doing it. You know, do something else. Ask somebody to teach you somewhere. I don't know how else to explain it, but to me, it's common sense. But I see it happen to people. You know, don't get me wrong. It can happen to me. I'm sure I'm probably been stuck. I don't remember being stuck too long on one little jack up thing, but I'm sure I had it maybe when I was a kid. I don't know. I doubt it. But my dad was one of those ones, you know, don't make me tell you twice. You know, he was one of those guys. So 3 times was never happening. So, but you know, so that's the point is that, you know, is that I already lost my point, but bingo, bango.
Bingo, bango.
I love what I do, and I love my job, and I love people that I work with.
Justin says Melanie is good people and besties with Evelyn. That's See what happens when you get in the think tank? You know, we begin forgive, focus, and flying with incredible solutionaries that all know other solutionaries, and that's why we're so grateful for these great people that we know, because great people know great people.
Absolutely.
And we're honored to be counted amongst those that get to be just included inside of conversations and be brewing solutions with you.
Brewing solutions. So yes, so
we made them all laugh, and that's kind of the accomplishment that I feel. You know, it's like we've made you smile. We love you guys.
They do.
We love you. You're awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone has a good time on our show, and it's amazing. You know.
I mean, I just can't wait to see all of these people in one room together. What's that?
Nothing. I'm just laughing at myself. I did this number. I won't do it. I'll have to do it, and you have to just notice it. So anyway, these people, you're crazy, Fred. I know I'm crazy. Smart. I'm crazy smart.
This gets everybody to look at me, and I point. I tell them, I'll be in a store, and I'll be like, because it's over there, so my right hand, I'm always like, smile. I'm smiling under here, and they just look at me. And,
this guy's weird.
Weirdo. I'm like,
I'm not weird. You're weird.
I'm smiling. And they're like, "Well, you smart?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm smart because I'm wearing a mask." You
Payment
know,
plan.
that, I guess, right?
Payment plan. So yeah, the smile. I smile all the time, people.
All the time. That's the best. That's the best. Again, no matter how dark it gets, turn on that light. Turn it on. Be that light.
Be
Crank
the
it
light.
all the way up.
Oh man.
Crank it up.
Damn, we started that light conversation like what? No, was that like a minute ago when we talked about the glow and it just
We were talking about Justin, who's still hanging out with us, and we love dearly. So
I know that I know that this past 6 months, which is kind of cool, getting ready to go into the second half of the year right now. So what I'm excited about, if I could talk about some little bit of gratitude about what's going on, man, is that the first half of the year is over, right? During that time, wow, I got to meet so many cool people. This is that time I got to meet the Think Ag Group guys, and gal. This is the time that we got to meet El Patron, and we got to meet, Jason. We got to hang out and talk to people like Dustin and Justin, from down south, my man, all them guys, and everybody else, and having opportunities to even talk to other people, being on other people's shows. You got to be on Richie's show. I got to be on Richie's show. I got, you were on Rachel Blatt's show. Awesome. How cool was that? It was a great interview.
Great time.
You could
Great
tell
time.
she was
You got to be with Becky Churnick.
Oh,
right.
Yeah. That was a great one, man. I had fun talking with her. That was my first one. I remember I was a little nervous to the point. Okay, so I don't know how it is for you guys when you come on our show, but Justin, when we interviewed you, I mean, I know that before I did my interview, I knew I was gonna do fine, but like right before, dude, I was like almost sick. Like, man, I don't feel right, dog. Man, I don't know if I should be doing this. I wasn't like not gonna back out or anything, but I was like not feeling normal. I was like, oh. As soon as it was like camera on, I was like, whoop. Hey, what's up, Becky? How you doing? Right. So, and then I've had some chances to be on some other stuff, and it's been really cool. We got to be on Derek Bumper's show.
The Up Buzz. You got to be on our show.
Yes,
that was
did.
Awesome.
That was awesome.
He started off
really cool.
What we're in right now, the series that we're in right now,
the current series of Fast Trackers. But yeah, we've had a lot of fun. It's been a really cool. He said he was super nervous. Yeah, man. Of course, I was too, and I remember that feeling, because it's easy for me to be on this side and talk to somebody. I could talk to probably the president of the United States, Donald Trump, and not feel nervous really talking to him. I might be a little bit like, man, hopefully this goes good. But I also would be like, if he was interviewing me, would be the other way around. I'd be like, I mean, shit. I can't say that.
How do you want my hands?
Yeah. So you know what I mean. Derek almost canceled. Oh, I know you told me the story, bro. And it's all good, Derek. It's a good thing he didn't, because he did a wonderful job on our show also, man. So did you, Justin, man. It was a lot of fun. That's part of the reason why we're still connected, because we were like, man, these guys are some groovy
Too
cats.
legit to quit.
Yeah, man. Hey,
solutionaries. Hey. Too legit to quit. Right.
Too legit to quit.
Hey.
Too legit to quit.
Hey. Oh man, I miss
Get work.
I miss some hammer.
That was just
That's
all
stuff to make you sweat, man. It'll get you sweaty. Too legit to quit. Hey.
Get buck. Get buck. So no.
Where do we just go with that?
I don't know why.
But that's just, sometimes you get a little bit of spunk in your step when you're drinking
Car Guy coffee. But
we're almost to the end of the cup, folks. So we're telling you again, go get you some of this.
I gotta pass out later, guys. Great stuff as always,
Brew.
man.
Yes,
Justin, thank you. Good night.
Thank you so much, Justin. You're amazing.
You are,
Brew
man.
Solutions tomorrow.
Please do. Tell Evelyn we said what's up.
Today, Evelyn. Keep doing big things.
We appreciate you, and y'all be good. So I guess we're getting ready to cut out of here too, because we need to get to publish, right? So A lot of fun. We just wanted to show off these shirts for a little bit longer tonight because they're so freaking amazing. I gotta stand up. Okay, so guys, this is where I normally sit.
Yeah, we're right here. Just sitting here.
Oh, my legs are already starting to burn. But hey, you know what? Oh,
Does this look awkward? What's up, guys? Thank you for joining us at Car Guy Coffee Podcast. That's perfect right there.
hey guys.
Hey, let's go ahead and hit that video. What's up?
What's up? Oh, Kendrick, real
Forget
quick. Kendrick,
focus,
awesome video. Good evening, all the way from the state of Texas. the
Hey,
Lone
what's up,
Star
Kendrick?
State. Oh yeah,
Man, see, this message is forget
Thank you,
focus and
Kendrick.
flying all the way to Texas
I love it.
and everywhere the car guys are brewing solutions.
No doubt. And here we go.
Wait, he had forced it over and was trying to fly.
I've been standing here the whole time.
I never sat down. I promise.
Okay, but seriously, and seriously silly, car guys and car gals, check it out. CarGuyCoffee.store has some swag gear for you to go check out. If you want to have some sort of an inspiration that just is a conversation starter, go check it out. We kept things as inexpensive as we possibly could and put it inside of a nice, good, solid product for you to have. Guys, these shirts feel amazing. And I just came back from the beach and I'm embarrassed to say how sunburnt I am. Okay. And they feel great. They feel fantastic. And I'm excited to be wearing them.
I don't know if you. Oh,
Did you see that?
I'm sorry. There's a logo there.
What is that?
Oh, I didn't know if you
Whoa.
guys saw that, but
Whoa. But see,
Kinda
guys,
cool.
and what's important is that underneath,
that's what we're always doing.
you're always.
We're brewing solutions.
Can I get in there?
Let me get this camera moved over there. How about that?
You're always brewing solutions. Okay.
Okay, almost.
Almost not. Okay.
No, you're
Okay, not doing
close.
it.
No, go,
Okay.
hold on, go, sit down a little high. Let me go higher. You go lower.
Nope, nope.
Anyway, so that was it, guys. So we just wanted you to see that really quick. How amazing.
This is good stuff for you to rock. So go rock it. Go enjoy it. Inspire shirts that will help people know that you are going to be part of Brewing Solutions and that your lifestyle is always going to be forgive, focus, flying so that you can keep growing. Keep growing. I am Lou Ramirez, the car guy. What's up, Ron? What's up, everybody that's been with us tonight? Thank you so much for having fun with us. I am excited to drop this brew for you guys to have on your morning commute, run, honey-do list, prayer walks, whatever you want to listen to some good inspirational info. Go get you some of the Car Guy Coffee podcast. We are brewing solutions with you. Forget, focus, fly.
Hey, for real. If we see you wearing one of these shirts, you know we're gonna immediately know you're cool as heck, right? Just saying. Post them, wear them,
Yes.
share them, give them out for gifts, people. And John,
Oh,
tell your mom we
JR!
said hello.
JR!
JR, my friend.
JR is one of my car buying coaches. I love
You
him.
know it, man. I love
This
him.
is
Great
this
guy.
showing off, right? He's got these. Oh, he's got
Mr.
such a set of dreads.
Oh, huge.
It's It's pretty awesome.
Fits
you guys have to
perfect
go
on
check
that
him
big
out.
head of his. You know it, Mom. You know what I'm talking about. I got big head, so I'm allowed to talk. I'm just saying. But he does. He's
But
he's a great young man. I like his energy. He has a great personality on him. So
and he's funny.
JR, you're good.
He's funny
dude,
and witty. So just it's exciting that he's a racer. So I can only imagine how my mom is when I drive, and I know his mom probably gets him a bit for that. But I enjoy the type of coach that he is, and it's incredible to ever be able to talk to parents and people that have influenced the person that you're helping try to mold to get to the next level. It's always an honor to get the chance to meet them and see them. So hopefully you're still in town where you can stop by the store, say what's up. I can, make sure to express my love for your son and my hopes and dreams for him going into the future. So JR, bring your mama to the store. Mom, come to the store. Come meet this crazy little Cuban that
Yes.
every day
Cuban
is
being.
just trying to find a way to get your pretty little boy to smile. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm the jockey in his life. Ask him why I'm the jockey.
Because he's like 2'3". So anyway, that being said, he would be one, but he weighs too much. Sorry, I'm just saying that out of love. He knows it, man. He's too tall. He's more like 5'2". But for real,
Only with the hat.
no,
Just kidding.
the thing is like JR, you're a good dude. You absolutely are in growth mode. I like watching a lot of the stuff you put out there. I think if I was to encourage you one thing, just do a little bit more, man. Have fun.
Yep.
Don't be scared to put it out there, because the more you put out, the more you're going to get back. You only get what you put in. So yes, I said it.
You will not be able to make it off of one cup, folks. This has to be a constant application. This is a constant habit. Car Guy Coffee and Brewing Solutions is a constant have habit, and that we're always trying to brew that confident, contagious confidence. That contagiously confident brew is what we're bringing every day. You need to go get you some of that. She'll be in this week. Awesome. I can't wait to meet you. So excited for you to come to the dealership. And
awesome.
Let me make you smile. I promise I'll get you to smile. JR, he's laughing.
Yeah, he is. So we appreciate everybody for coming on here.
Thank you so
much.
JR,
thanks for jumping on. Get you some rest, buddy. You need to make some money.
Yes. And I'll be there to crank it up in the morning, but tomorrow smiling, dialing, and we are going to be helping people in our little neck of the woods, the second highest elevation point in Kentucky, and straddling Fort Knox is the dealer for the people. You have the subprime hero on one side of the post. You have the car guy on the other side, and we are together being the ones that are finding solutions for the transportation problems of our lands as a dealer for the people. Excited to do that.
I'm sorry, guys. I just get into that.
He starts to flow like loose, still going, popping, logging. Hey,
I'm in a box. I can't get out this box. What am I doing? I don't know.
Why is that always the thing, right? All right, but seriously, folks, go have some fun tomorrow. Share this with somebody that you love.
Please do.
If you love people, share this.
Sure, why not?
And just say, I shared this with you because I love you. And just leave it at that. Just leave that at that. It doesn't matter. After that, you don't have to explain anymore. Just say that I shared this with you because I love you. And then they might just laugh at you and be like, why? And just be like, just because I love you.
Because I love you.
That's it.
Because I like to
We're out.
Forgive. Focus.
Fly.
Peace. Yeah, I can't quite. There we go. And goodbye. I gotta double click that.